Hello, welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful. So, oh gosh, there is so much to talk about. I've already got, I take 12, let me back up. I take 12 of your political questions at 12 o'clock every day, Central Time in the US. I'm in Chicago. And then after, when this is over, I go down into the description box and the first pinned comment, I type in all the questions from today and I timestamp them. So you can just, if you're watching this on replay, you can just go in and you can just hit numbers and go straight to what you're interested in. And you don't have to listen to the talking at the beginning, because I so enjoy taking your questions in the chat and talking with people and communicating. It's just a huge highlight. So if you have questions for me, just put them in the chat in all caps. It's kind of first come, first serve. And if YouTube dumps a bunch of comments in the chat and some earlier things can get cut off, just post your question again and put a Y, the letters YT in front of it, and I'll know that YouTube cut it off earlier. But do if you are communicating with me, please put things in all caps. Other than that, when you're talking to others, please just type normally, okay? All right, 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. And this, gosh, we've got so much coming up. There's so much coming up. From guests, special readings this weekend. Okay, I want to let you guys know. This weekend, first of all, tomorrow, Saturday evening, 8 o'clock Central Time in the US, it's the monthly patron social. So if you are a member over at Patreon, we get together for 2 hours. We talk basically about anything but politics, and it's just a lot of fun. And it's a much smaller group, and it's crazy and silly. And anyway, so we do that once a month. So that's tomorrow evening for this month at 8 p.m. Central Time in the US. Okay. Next week, a week from today, a week from this Friday the 28th. So this will be June, I think it was June 4th. Yes, June 4th. Adrian from Red Lentil Healing and Johnny from Tara's Apprentice are going to be here with me next Friday. How cool is that? How cool is that? All right, so that's next Friday. This weekend, Saturday, Sunday, so tomorrow and the day after, special readings. So I may be taking some of your questions, but maybe not as many, just this weekend, because there are two topics I'm going to cover, one day, one the other. One, I'm going to go through all 7 of the Republicans who gave tours on January 5th. There were 7 Republicans who gave tours on January 5th. So I'm going to do 7 readings. I'm going to go through each and every one of them. Boebert, Marjorie Troll Green, Gozer, Biggs, Gates. Were they knowingly giving tours to insurrectionists? How much of a part of this were they? All of this, will they get caught? On and on. All right, so this is probably tomorrow. I'm probably doing this tomorrow. So the tours, the 7 Republicans who gave tours to insurrectionists, basically, on January 5th, day before the insurrection. So that's tomorrow. I'll do this Saturday. On Sunday, I am going through. Jalecia, I was just typing to ask if you could read on all of them when you started saying this. Oh, good. Okay, are you ready? Sunday. I am going to do 10 readings on Mueller's 10 possible indictments against Trump that were supposed to be a part of the Mueller report. Obstructing justice, profiting from the presidency, and examples, all kinds of examples of that. Soliciting foreign interference in U.S. elections, advocating political and police violence, abuse of power, engaging in reckless conduct, attacking the free press, violating immigrants' right to due process, violating campaign finance laws, and all the lovely little examples. So this is Sunday. Sunday is going to be, I'm going to read on all of these offenses. Trump's 10 plus I'll think of a better way to put it, but the things that he should have been in trouble for, he may be in trouble for in the future. We'll see. But we're going to read on these different topics. So this is Sunday. All right. But today I am here to take your questions. All right. Did my sound go out? Is there a problem? Cat Shepherd saying 10. Dude, that's just extra. And it is the tip of the iceberg. So, okay, so far today, so I'm here to take your 12 questions, write them down in very analog in the notebook here. Although yesterday things got a little crazy. I ended up doing 15 readings yesterday. This is for the 12 readings today, and I've already written down. Thank you, Gary. I've already written down two of your suggestions. Very good. You guys have the best questions. I'm serious. Number one, will Weisselberg, will they nail him for witness tampering? It's a bit complicated. New York State apparently doesn't have witness tampering laws that are as broad as the federal ones, but we'll look at that. Two, will they bring racketeering charges against Trump? All right, so Revolution Ricky, when you were reading the list, you forgot crimes against humanity. Oh, there's so much more, but it was just this nice list. So I was going to work my way through it, and I'll post. I'll make a post about what I'm going to read. I'll probably put up a community post, and then if people have suggestions or ideas, yeah, for Sunday. Okay, so I'll put that up later today. All right. Okay. Valerie K., I'd like an update on the Voting Rights Act. Without it, we're in trouble. Okay, update on Voting Rights Act. Okay, and of course, we've got to talk about this whole January 6th thing, because they are blocking, of course, it in the Senate. But that's kind of what we were talking about. Oh, Kathy Anderson, I'm sorry. You were betting on pink nails. But I don't know if I should tell you guys this. I'll tell you anyway. I've got kind of a system for the colors. It's not exact. Sometimes things fall apart and I do something else. But I actually color-coded the days. And then I go from there. Like what would go with this. And then sometimes it gets away from the color that's supposed to be for that day. But there might be some pink or red tomorrow. This might be more of a, I don't know, black, white, or gray kind of. But why ruin the magic, the mystery? Okay. Racketeering charge, got that. Chris is asking, can you read on what's happening with Kyle Rittenhouse? What is Google saying? As far as like where he is on the process, Google, oh great Google, we beseech thee. Google will be able to tell you where he is in the process. Were you thinking about? I'll make a note here. Where am I? Chris, I'll make a note here to read on Kyle Rittenhouse, but if, it would help me a lot if you could tell me more specifically what you're thinking about, what you're worried about. That would help. Okay. Patty, gonna guess green nails today. Oh, now I feel disappointed that I didn't do it. You maybe hang out on Wednesdays for green. Just a thought. You guys are sweet though. All right. Looking for anything else in all caps. Oh, Gates. Oh, yoy. Oh, thank you, B. Smith. Thank you. I feel like I am getting, this is just a personal thing. I feel like I try not to listen, but I have been getting some feedback, some little bit of pushback against the nails and whatnot. And today I just wanted something very simple and relaxing to go into the weekend. But I have had some people saying, you dress so demurely and this is so pretty. And then you have those nails. And I just, every once in a while, I just like doing the crazy. just be creative. But apparently it's very unnerving to some people when I wear the really long ones. So my choices today were, I know this is not, but I'll get to the readings. I will. That my choice was these, which I'm very comfortable in, or I just got, here, I'll put this on over this. These. And they're a lot of fun. But I was afraid that it was like, you know what, it'll upset some people. So I didn't wear them. But I will. I got them in a couple of different colors too. All right. Glenn Kushner. Okay, serious stuff. Because a lot of this stuff is so depressing and dark and what have you that I try to stay up and then we dip into that and then we come back up. Kristen from Uncover the News has fantastic headlines and the news. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you add so much to the community here. Thank you. Thank you, Kristen. All right, from Uncover the News, Glenn Kushner has tweeted, Trump tells a federal judge that he has magical unicorn absolute immunity. Spoiler alert, he doesn't. Magical unicorn absolute immunity. So, magical, I gotta write this. I've just got to write that down. Magical unicorn absolute immunity. That's classic. That's classic. Thank you. Okay. Let's see here. What else have we got? Anything? Thank you, Rob. Okay, Charles, will the Senate lose support for voting against the January 6th insurrection? I was waiting for it. Which angle were we going to look at this from? Excellent, Charles. Will the Senate lose support for voting against commission? All right, I will look at that. Have you guys seen the polling that came out this morning? I think it was this morning, but it came out yesterday or today, where they were asking people, Do you believe that the country is being run by an elite protected pedophile ring? And the sheer number of people who said yes. It's frightening. Spoiler alert, or not. Anyway, B. Smith, very cool indeed. You all rocked yesterday. Ah, thank you. Did you watch last night? It was great. Thank you. Okay, Ricky, hey, will Donald Trump put up a fight if he is arrested? What kind of fight? If he's arrested and out in handcuffs. I'm guessing dragged out in handcuffs? Like physical fight? I've never thought of that. Will Trump put up a fight? Resist arrest. If arrested and taken out in handcuffs. Let's have a look. Why not? All right. That'll be number 5. Okay, I've got 7 more slots. Plenty of space. Dave, I'm saying if I made bets on your nail color, I would lose every time. Sorry. Okay. I agree, Kristen. Chuck Schumer has tweeted, Donald Trump's big lie is now the defining principle of what was once the party of Lincoln. That's true. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, Paul Ryan. Kristen has more news. Trump rages at weak and ineffective former GOP House Speaker Paul Ryan. That box of hair. Goodness. Thank you, M. Kelpie. Okay. Just in, Senate Republicans block legislation to form the January 6th commission. Yep. Oh, thank you, Kathy. And Electra, will Texas have more gun tragedies now they're no longer regulating guns? Yes. Will Texas have enough gun tragedies that they will reverse their lax gun laws? Enough tragedies they will reverse their lax gun laws. It's so sad. So sad. I mean, just the energy on that is so sad. Okay, we'll look at that. Kristen was asking, will Alan Weisselberg be investigated for witness tampering since he is evicting Jennifer as retribution for speaking out? Evicting. And only giving her 7 days to leave, which isn't even legal. Or it won't stand in court from what I hear. Evicting Jennifer. It's retribution for speaking out. That's where we're starting today. Okay, got that. Sorry, just looking. Oh, wait, YouTube just dumped a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even know where I am. Where am I? Okay, a bunch of stuff disappeared. Yeeks. Debbie's asking, can you read on the latest attempt by the hackers? How will Biden handle Putin? Which latest attempt? What have I missed? Please let me know. I absolutely will ask, how will Biden handle Putin? But as far as the hackers thing, just let me know if there's something that needs to. What did I miss? Sorry. AMC left the nails. Thank you. Thank you. Patty saying, wow, we've got 3 West Virginians. Oh, here? Oh, I lived in West Virginia for a while. Off and on when I was growing up. Parkersburg. And Vienna. Vienna, West Virginia. I lived on Chadwick Square. And before that, I lived on, it was like 2 blocks over from that. There's this really steep hill that the locals, they called Camelback, because it was just such a steep hill that went up. About ways up there. Anyway. Thank you, Pamela. All right. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Kathy. Polly Wanda, will Trump's next appearance be energetic, flat, or a total bomb? Interesting. Trump's next appearance. Or will he be whining? Energetic, flat, bomb, or belligerent. Okay, I'll have a look at that. See what comes up. Thank you, Alec. Thank you. What? Polly Wanda. Thank you, Polly Wanda. I appreciate that. Sorry, trying to see. Thank you, Teresa. Electra, how do you... I'm just going to move on. Perfectly fine. Nessie is asking, when will we find out the secret conversations between Putin and Trump had? Let me find out about secret Trump-Putin conversations. Okay. All right. Got that down. Space for just a few more. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, Squadio. Pamela, just try to get outside more, dear Autumn. I'm sorry, that is so funny to me because, yeah, I've got stuff to do. Anyway. Thank you, guys. Yeah. Pamela, got the unicorn, magical unicorn emojis. That is awesome. All right, where are we? Yesenia, your question kind of scares me, but let's definitely look at it. Will Republicans take control of the House and Senate in 2022? Let's have a look. We need to keep an eye on these kinds of things. Will Republicans take control of House and Senate in 2022? Okay, got it. Thank you. And thank you, Diana. You guys are great. Oh, I see. Gary's saying Kyle Rittenhouse, ABC News jury is saying jury selection for his trial is scheduled to begin November 1st. If convicted, he faces life in prison. His family has moved to an undisclosed safe house. Oh, so they're safe. He just goes out and shoot people, but they're good. No, I want everybody to be safe, but really? Is it just me, or is it like, really? Oh yeah, you keep yourself safe. Jury selection begins November 1st. Okay, so we'll read on Kyle Rittenhouse. Thank you. Do 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 do. I think somebody just called me Adam. That's fine. Okay. I might have to do 13 readings today. Okay. Because Teresa has a good question, of course, because you guys have great questions. Teresa has a good question. Will Garland appoint a special counsel to investigate January 6th? I kind of looked at that yesterday, but let's see. Will Garland appoint a special counsel? The other thing is, the other option would be Pelosi will Pelosi appoint a select committee? That's another option. So we'll look at that. And then, but Kristen has some news here. Just in, Michael Cohen tells Raw Story that indictments are coming within 60 days in the Trump criminal probe. Cohen. I need to make sure I write all this down. Indictments are coming within 60 days. In the Trump criminal probe. Okay. All right, I've got lots and lots of questions, so we should jump in. All right. Thank you for being here. All right, so I've got my questions for today. I've actually even got extra, so I'm all filled up here. So let me work my way through them. And then we will, okay. I've got my cards here. So we're starting with Weisselberg, and we are at 29. All right. 11 senators missed the vote. Blackburn, Blunt, Braun, Burenhoff, Murray, Rich, Rounds, Shelby, Sinema, and Toomey. They just didn't vote at all? I don't understand. I'm missing something. Okay. Sorry, drop that. What am I missing? I'm missing something. GOP senators blocked the January 6th commission, likely ending the bid for an independent probe of the Capitol riot. And so it was 54 to 35, which fell 6 votes shy of the 60 needed to circumvent a procedural filibuster. And Sinema didn't show up? Is that what you're saying? I'm starting to not like her. All right. Anyway. Weisselberg. 30. Okay, sorry. I got distracted. 31. Sorry about the phone. It's not mine. Let's see. Okay, so Weisselberg. Weisselberg is the Trump Organization CFO. He started out as an accountant under Fred Trump, and then when Sniffy Don J for Genius Senior just decided to he took over the company from his father. He basically inherited Weisselberg too, and then Weisselberg for the last X many years has been the actual CFO. So any money that comes in or out, he knows about it. Now he has 2 sons, one of whom is going through a nasty divorce. And the son has really ganged up on his soon-to-be ex-wife, including throwing all kind of money at lawyers and whatnot that she can't afford to fight. So he now has custody of the kids. She cannot fight him that way. So they've taken away her kids. And I haven't heard anything, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't heard anything about she's like, she drinks or something. No, just spitefulness, that and other things. So they basically, they put her in a corner. And she's mad, understandably. So she said, "Oh, really? You have all this money, you have all this power. Really? Well, I have access to all this paperwork and my knowledge of how." I thought, like, when she got married, they moved into this really nice condo. And she thought, "Oh, this is a gift." Well, it turns out it wasn't a gift. It was part of the Trump org. They were just not having to pay for it. Was that on anybody's taxes? Apparently there was all kinds of shenanigans, comp this, comp that, don't include that for tax purposes, don't, all kinds of financial shenanigans. And she's like, "You know what? I've got all this paperwork now because I'm going through this horrible divorce." Fine. Take paperwork. Go to media. Here. Investigators, I have this stuff. "Oh, investigators, now you want a copy? Here." And she's gone on the media and she's talking about the tax evasion, all the things she witnessed. And so it turns out where she's living right now, Alan Weisselberg is still the co-signer on her lease. So she went on Ari Melber and she was talking about the tax evasion, just all of this stuff. She basically gets home. She gets served with papers. She has 7 days to remove herself from that property. She's being evicted with 7 days notice, which probably isn't even legal. So she went back to the media and said, so if this was a federal thing, there are all kinds of laws against this would come under witness tampering. You're trying to get her to be quiet. However, apparently, New York State, they don't have something as broad as federal witness tampering laws. You have to show, I forget what, but it's much more difficult to prove. So what is, I guess the first question is she going to have to leave her home? They took her kids away, now they're taking her home. So first of all, is Jennifer, maiden name Weisselberg, is she going to have to leave her home? She misses her kids. Poor things. Should be caught in the middle of this garbage. The more they come after her, the more she's going to talk. She went out and talked, so they're going to throw everything they have against her. But she now has someone to talk to. It was a huge platform, and the more you throw at her, the more she's just going to. This is just going to become a loop. The harder you hit her, the more you hit her, the more she's just going to go. You morons, you backed her into a corner. You took everything away from her. You give her nothing to lose because you want to be vindictive and nasty. Meanwhile, here in the middle of this massive, there's a special grand jury that's been convened. Oh my gosh. So are they just going to keep after her and after her and after her? Somebody's on the defensive. That's the divorce. And her coming into her power. I think she's going to be okay. And I've had this kind of result in the readings before. They're shooting themselves in the foot. And she's learning her own power. And because of this, women are learning their own power. Women who are watching this, who are being victimized or who are going to be victimized, will learn more about using their power. It will inspire strength in some people. So that's good. Yeah, just keep throwing it out. It's got everything they throw at her is going to boomerang right back into their faces. So, Weisselberg. So that was really about her. So Weisselberg himself, we're at 39. 39. So Weisselberg, are you going to basically get hit with some version of witness tampering, intimidation, something? Have a great day, Pamela. Weisselberg. Oh, he's under pressure. Well, if you don't break the law for years on end, these things don't happen. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. Yes, Polly Wanda, poor Weisselberg. So are you going to get hit I know the New York laws against this are weak, which is ridiculous to me, but are you going to get hit with some kind of witness intimidation? Something. How is this going to affect you, Weisselberg? Alan Weisselberg. Institution. We'll see what the other cards say. Weisselberg. Oh, she's definitely in the PR world. She's winning. Oh, is she winning? And you are losing. Fruits of labor. Queen of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Justice card. She's winning the PR war. This is that I get really annoyed with this thing of, well, they're getting a divorce and she doesn't deserve anything. We deserve everything. We made all the money. We have all the money. We did the thing. She's being cast aside. She deserves nothing. It's our money. It's our stuff. This incredible selfishness. It doesn't matter that she's been a mother. It doesn't matter that she bore the grandchildren. No, this is our money. She deserves nothing. I don't get this mentality, but there you go. But this is even more stuff. This is the law right in the middle. And this is looking very carefully, the law looking very, very carefully at how the money's been moving around with that. And the Justice card feels really, this feels like the strongest card here. The institutions are no longer their friends, where they get away with all this stuff. Matter of fact, right behind this card, Death card. The institutions have been protecting Trump and the Trump people for decades, where they weren't properly audited, where the Trumps could allegedly keep multiple books, where they got away with all kinds of stuff with money, allegedly money laundering, you name it. But that's coming to an end. And every rotten thing they're doing is going to boomerang right back and dig their hole deeper and deeper and deeper. I don't know that it will necessarily be witness intimidation, witness tampering. The laws apparently are a bit funny, but this is something to do with that lease that he is co-signed for. That ends up going into the legal stuff against him. $44. It's one of the things something I always do if someone's being really awful. Mentally surround them in a mirror, a big spherical mirror that the reflective side on the inside. Basically, whatever they do, it will rebound on them quickly. That's the whole point. If they do good, if they're kind to people, instant goodness right back at them. If they're rotten, if they act like Trump, it's your choice. Do you good or bad? Anyway, so at 45, will they file racketeering charges against Trump? Thank you, guys. Racketeering charges against Trump. Oops. I'm getting that. Oh my gosh, I've got to look up what his name is. The prosecutor who took down the mafia don, who they hired for this case. He immediately just was like, "Ooh, hello, I remember you." Pink is saying the mirror bubble is awesome. It is. Thank you. Brenda, I hope they throw the kitchen sink at him. Gary is saying Trump would blackmail people into silence. It jumped. Sorry. That's why was so chummy with the National Enquirer. Valeria is saying Rico looks like with them hiring prosecutors. Yeah. So are they going to file racketeering charges against Trump? So much. They are going to file so much against him. Yeah, it feels like it, but let's see what the rest of the cards say. I'm sorry. Hold, please. Susan is saying Matt Gaetz says he's going to run for president in 2024 if Trump doesn't run. Okay. All right, let's get back to the RICO. The racketeering charges against potential racketeering charges against Trump. This is the whole thing is built on a lie. The whole empire is built on a lie. And they're swanning around with their millions of dollars. We're above everybody. We're better than everybody. And just trying to bludgeon, just trying to intimidate people. And because isn't part of racketeering have to do with, it's a criminal conspiracy, isn't it? So Susan said it's been on Ring of Fire. It's a farce. Oh. Debbie's saying Matt Gaetz has a minor problem. I don't think he'll be able to do anything from prison. I agree, Debbie. I agree. Racketeering charges against Trump. Not Gaetz. I'm not reading on Gaetz. Reading on Trump racketeering charges. Temperance. I was distracted. That's a pull the cards again. Sorry, I got distracted by that whole Gaetz thing. I'm trying. Okay. More information on will they hit Trump? Will they convict Trump of racketeering charges? $49.30. Will they convict Trump on racketeering charges? I'm seeing him sitting there. I don't know if he's in court. He might be in a courtroom or something. Might not be during the trial, might be before, but he's sitting there and he's sniffing. And he's sitting in his chair, and he wants to yell at somebody. He wants to lash out at somebody. He's and you do not want to be around him when he gets out of that courtroom. He's going to be awful. Yes, Sally. RNC, RICO National Convention. We convict Trump of racketeering. Bringing charges is what that feels like. Because, of course, everyone who fights against the Trump, they're all Democrats. They're not, but... Oh! Nasty charges. Oh, we're going to fight it. We always fight this off. No, we're innocent. We are financial innocents. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know anything about that. I'm just a babe in the woods, please. That's the sort of truth. Good luck. King of Cups. Page of Cups. With the Knight of Cups for the reading. This feels like their defense, it's like they're just running in circles. And the other side is over here, and they're just watching, like, what are you doing? And then this, I don't remember, I don't recall, I don't know anything, I don't know who Weisselberg is. Oh, gosh, I don't even know what Weisselberg's title is. Sort of truth. And on this side, they're just, it's like they gear up for this huge defense and the whole work it all out. But this side is so dim that it's just like, what are you doing? Block. Bye. Got it. All right. Sheila, racketeering, money laundering. Yes. Done. Got it. Oh, I do find that, thank you. Yep, I've blocked 3 so far. If anyone would like to be a moderator, just let me know. I don't know what the point of trolling is. Actually, I think I need to turn this light on. Hang on. That better? There, that's better. Okay. No, that is not the right one. Where are we? Sorry, guys. This will take me just a second, and we'll get right back to the readings. We shall. Go here. We shall. Pause that. Okay. Giving out wrenches to wonderful people. There we go. Thank you, Debbie. And thank you. Oh, I thought I gave you a wrench. No, you're a mod. It says you're a moderator, Pamela Bryant. Oh. weird? Okay. So we've got more moderators now. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Okay. Pamela Bryant, I was not a moderator on your channel. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I make you one by mistake? I can take that off. Sorry. Sorry about that, Pamela Bryant. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you. Yeah, that is a lot of accounts. Kathleen, you are a mod, and thank you. Okay. All right. So I will get out of here then. You guys seem to you've got it down. Okay. Okay. As far as will they convict Trump, basically it looks like their arguments are just ridiculous. They don't have an argument to make. I'm not feeling like there's anything there. We'll come back. We'll come back to this. Okay. Let's do at 57. Let's do an update on the Voting Rights Act. Thank you, guys. Polywanda, I thought this was a troll-free zone. No, we just have great troll. We have epic troll slayers who fight them. But no, alas, there's no troll-free zone. But oh well. All right. 5730. Update on the Voting Rights Act. Yes, please. Thank you, Debbie. Voting Rights Act, please. Yeah, let people vote. Aggressive law enforcement, both trying to block voters and should be allowing people to vote. It's going to the floor the first week of June. Is that what I saw? Okay, 9 of Cups. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. There's going to be some disappointment. Some things, maybe some parts of it managed to get through in some form, but then there will be people will stand up. There will be other options. People should be able to vote, but it weakened the Republicans. So now the Republicans are coming up with every single plan they can possibly think of. We won't get everything, but we will get some, with people voting and other ways to fight back. And Democrats are going to fight back. I might actually turn the chat off since the troll situation just seems to have just gone completely haywire. I want to see if I can actually just, might have to, but I'm not sure I can once it's started. Have a look. Save. Sorry to do this. Let me see. I think I've stopped the chat. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's ridiculous. Anyway. All right. I think I turned it off. Sorry. So let me go through this. Update on the Voting Rights Act. Like I said, we'll get some things, but not all. We'll get some things, but not all. Yeah. So I miss talking to you guys, though. It's just so many people are still going to go out and vote. More people are voting on and on and on. So they think that they can knock the Democrats out of power and then just keep the power to themselves and just giving off little tiny bits. But the card for the reading is this. This is a pretty evil plan. And too many people are voting, and they are going to throw a lot of money at this. We will have to be vigilant. We will have to keep going because they're no match for us when we stand together. So, okay. All right, at 1:01:30. Will the Senate lose support for voting against there being a January 6th commission? Will senators lose support for voting against there being a January 6th commission? I've read on this for several days, and it was very clear. Mitch, you went around asking. He normally says he normally goes around saying things like, "Well, vote your conscience," but I could really use your vote on this. But apparently, on this one, he's actually been going around saying, could you do it as a personal favor? I need you to vote no on this. Really? So, but from what I've been reading, he's going to regret it. He's going to regret not letting this through, because at least there would have been some Republican-ish type of people, some people they might approve of involved. But now Pelosi could create a select committee. I think Merrick Garland should appoint a special prosecutor. Will senators lose support? Well, not from the Trump base. They tried to kill you. Seriously, they tried. Let me actually turn this back on. There was a you guys know I quote Mystery Science Theater way too much, but there was a old movie, of course, and had some really heroic kind of music that was totally inappropriate, and guys going through a warehouse, and somebody had tried to kill him, basically. So one of the robots came out with, "They tried to kill him with a forklift," and that's where this heroic music to you guys walking away from holding the people accountable who tried to kill you. They tried to kill you with a whole lot of stuff. And they had zip ties, and there were 5 dead and there were 5 people killed and 140 police officers injured. That's what I found, that it was 5 people killed, 140 police officers injured. But no, we shouldn't. Oh no, we're going to stand together, separate from what the Democrats want. This whole Biden era stuff. Mitch McConnell, and I've said this, Mitch McConnell is going to block everything, anything that, I mean, unless it's, I mean, he might let through them, allow them to rename a couple of post offices. That's about it. Maybe. He's going to block everything. But he's an idiot because the Democrats control the presidency, which also means the DOJ, appointing the attorney general. Plus they control the House, plus they control the Senate. They'll find a way. You're not in control anymore. They will go after Trump. They will sort out this whole, you may not be willing to protect yourselves, or you may think that you weren't in danger, which is not true, but you're gonna regret it, Mitch. You are going to regret it. As far as them losing support from voters, they've got, before they have to face voters, they've got a whole lot of legal stuff coming against them. Sort of truth. Yeah, before you even get to the whole voter thing, there's stuff that's going to be put in place to look into this, to ask questions. Congratulations, Grim Reaper, you just shot yourself in the foot. Okay. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to try this. I'll try it. If I go in here and I turn the chat back on for a moment, do we get all the trolls back, or did they move on? Let's see what happens. Just double checking here. Testing. Okay. Okay. Well, things are showing up on the chat here. Steve, shh. Be very quiet. Hello again. Thank you guys for reporting the trolls. I've got to refresh this page in StreamYard. I might the screen might go black for just a second, but just for a second. So it'll restart the chat here in StreamYard. 1 second. Hang on. Okay. Hopefully. Ready. Be very, very quiet. Yes, Sheila, exactly. Oh, Ian McGrath would like to be a moderator. Electra. Oh, no, I appreciate any time you have anybody happens to be around. I appreciate the help. Absolutely. Ian. I'd make Ian a moderator, and I'd be grateful to you, Ian, but I don't see you listed where I can. Pamela Bryant. There you go. And thank you, guys. Ricky's saying we're hunting trolls. Okay. All right, I think that's okay. but nothing's showing up in StreamYard. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so I can't see your chat anyway. I'm going to try one more thing, and then hopefully this will work. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. No, I don't think I'm going to get any chat here. I know what I'll do. I'll remove this. Ricky's saying I'd be a mod, but I don't know if I want to. It's okay. Pop out chat. Taha! This. Ah ha 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 ha. Mwahaha. May have worked this out. All right, pop out the chat. Put that there. Put this here. Put this here. Is it back? I think it's working. I'm very excited. All right. I can see you. Yay! All right, everything's working. Let me answer some of your questions then. Okay. Well, happy. Now, here's an interesting question at 1:12. All right. Will Trump put up a fight if he's arrested and put in handcuffs? Oh, that's a good idea, Kristen. I'll put the chat in slow mode if it happens again. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Kashmir, I'm here every day, so if you need me, I'm here for you. Thank you. You guys are the sweetest. You are the sweetest. I am so grateful for you. Okay. So, is Sniffy going to fight if he is arrested and put in handcuffs? What I would give to see that. I think I said this a long time ago, but it's true. I would get the video of that. I would go into this video editing program I have. I would make a big long loop of it. And then while I did my readings that whole day, it would just be like at least half the screen just on a loop, him being arrested. Ace of Wands. Well, he's not going to be fun. Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Wands, 9 of Swords. Well, that's Mar-a-Lago. That's a lot of worry. This is perhaps it's a matter of time. Yes. Can someone please take care of that troll, please? I would appreciate it. Pamela's saying, I would thoroughly enjoy that loop. Yeah. Yes, Desert Dawn, looped orange arrest. Mary, I've got my questions for today. I'm sorry, but I'm here every single day. It's first come, first serve. I'm here every single day of the year. Okay. I don't think he'd fight back. But I'm getting he will be arrested. That's what I'm getting. He will be arrested. I find that hard to believe. One 15. Will Trump be arrested? Okay. Boy, today was really exhausting with all the trolls. And Chris is saying, I've never seen so many trolls on any site before. Yeah, this is the worst I've ever seen it. But hey, Holly, baking cookies. Oh, yes, please. May I have one? please. Is it vegan? All right. Will Trump be arrested? That's what it felt like. Will Trump be actually arrested? Can't buy your way out of this one. They know it's going to be a circus if they do something like that, but he can't buy his way out of it. That's a legal decision. Like a turn yourself in. You have until this time to turn yourself in. There's so much. There are also going to be some deals back and forth where they're trying to throw each other under the bus. It might be a turn yourself in thing. It might not be an actual perp walk. Katie, I've seen this happen before. It's a planned raid. Thank you. Stephanie, you could consider this a backhanded compliment that they're after you. Oh, the trolls. That's a nice way to think about it. Thank you. Oh, Ian is back. Sorry, I'm not in the right page, though. But thank you for being here. Thank you for your help. Okay, Ian. Okay, in that case, let me finish up here, and then I'll go look for Ian. And thank you, Ian. Eight of Pentacles. Ian of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Page of Wands. 9 of Swords. This feels like being served papers, being served notice, being this and they may not have to go get him. They might just tell his lawyers he needs to show up right here. So for what it's worth, that's what I'm getting. Okay. Ask me, wow, Ian got promoted. Pentacles. Yes. Ian of Pentacles. Let me see, what have I got here? Ian McGrath. Thank you. Thank you for being a moderator. Thank you. Okay. I have lots of questions to get through. Oh, this is sad. 118. Will Texas have enough tragedies that they will reverse their lax gun laws? Oh, Andre's here from Astrology Alert. Do follow Astrology Alert. Theodore is saying, I saw Donald Trump wearing handcuffs in a vision. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Marby. All right. We'll make it 45. Will Texas have enough tragedies that they will reverse their lax gun laws? I lived in Texas. They're not stupid people. But apparently they have some stupid leaders. King of Swords. Yeah, this is a bad idea. This is a bad legal idea. Disappointment. Queen of Pentacles. The World. 3 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Yikes. This is pushing Texas toward the blue. This is pushing Texas voters. Republicans think they can do whatever they want. And that will keep them, the more extreme they are, the more they'll stay in power. Excuse me. It's going to be sad. There are going to be a lot of people hurt. But this is creating a huge change where Republicans who think they have everything locked down, suddenly they're scrambling. They're having to do more to get voters, and Democrats are gaining voters hand over fist. And people are scared. This is moronic. And the laws will change when these people are out of power. All right. Unbelievable. 1/2030 will be, how will Biden handle Putin? How will Biden handle Putin? Hey, Uncle Joe. How's it going? How are the pupper dogs? How are you going to handle Putin? Putin's trying to be a thorn in his side. I don't know how much success it's going to have, though. Sorry, hang on. Excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. There's Biden. He's got enough stuff to be on the defense about. Oh no, he's just. Putin thinks he's got it set. He's king of his domain. He is. Thank you, guys. He is king of his domain. He's the emperor. He is all the things. He's got all the money. But you don't go up against the NSA. You don't go. This feels cyber, and you don't go up there. Sanctions and cyber warfare, and he's trying. He's willing to be diplomatic. Again, I think we'll use the the bit of wisdom of don't start nothing, won't be nothing. But Putin keeps starting stuff. But he's not going to end up in a nice place. It's not going to go well for him when he does. And Biden's almost over here. Do you remember those cartoons where you'd get one character who was big, and then you had a little character who decided that they're going to fight, and the larger character would just hold their arm out on the smaller character's head? Like, really? Whereas the little character was there just fighting. But that's the Biden's this big. The big character's like, why? Really? That's what I'm getting. Biden doesn't even have to break a sweat to deal with Putin. And every time Putin hacks out, Biden's going to do something about it. Kristen from Uncover the News is saying, breaking news, U.S. judge agrees to appoint a special master in the Giuliani case. Okay. Fair enough. Andre, he has great astrology insights. Putin's astrology is downtrending. Not as bad as Trump, but things aren't going up from this point. Excellent. Good to know. Good to hear. Good news. Thank you. Okay. Kathleen, a special master is basically because he's a lawyer, and they want to make sure that they don't violate attorney-client privilege. They appoint, instead of having the regular prosecutor or the regular investigators go through the stuff, they appoint a special master. They appoint special people to go through and possibly even come up with charges and whatnot, but going through the evidence and what have you, so that there isn't a conflict there. So, thank you guys. Okay. Speaking of Putin, 125. 15. All right, so will we ever find out about those secret conversations between Putin and Trump? Well, even not, yeah, secret as in he wouldn't tell anybody. But so many conversations between Trump and Putin. Will we find out the content of those? Thank you, Marcia. Thank you. Helen Street, is Trump still communicating with Trump? Okay. Sun card. Things coming to light. 10 of Cups. 4 of Wands. Chariot. 2 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. Some things are going to be classified. It's going to take I think it might be one of those things where they've done for some previous presidents where they release conversations, but they do it so far after the fact so it can't affect current relations. It's a legal decision, but it's paltry. But there's a big push. It feels like it's in a side channel of a much bigger legal push, bigger justice push, bigger. They're like going through so much of what Trump did. But these feel quite small. They feel like they're on a side channel. Or if it is released, it's a thing off to the side, but this is the main event. That's all I'm getting. That is very weird. I don't know how that could manifest, but we'll return. We'll just ask it again about it. Okay. We need to check in on this every once in a while. So at 128, will Republicans take control of the House and the Senate in 2022? Marsha, we have troll cops. This is great. We have epic troll slayers. We have Tolkien level troll slayers. Today it was Helm's Deep on the Black and Orange channel. And you guys were on it. Thank you. Will the Republicans take control? I'll do 3 cards for the House, 3 cards for the Senate. Will Republicans take control of the House after the 2022 election? House, Senate. We know they're going to try, and there's going to be a lot of money involved. A huge amount of money involved. House. I've been saying for a while, what I think is actually going to happen is that there are going to be a lot of indictments this year, which means there are going to be a lot of trials next year. And I think it's that leading up to the midterms that is going to keep things in Democratic hands. The normal thing is that with one party taking over the House, the presidency, the House, and the Senate, it's in the midterms, it's usually the House and the Senate or both. One or the other or both usually go to the opposing party. But this time, there's going to be temperance because I've got justice right in the middle. I've got prosecutors right here. A whole lot of legal stuff getting in the way of that normal way of things going. In the Senate, legal heartache, sword of truth against the extremists, the Trump type, the people politically wedded to Trump. Big. Legal stuff very much in the way of Republicans taking control. Way too much legal stuff getting in the way. Yeah. All right. Now, this is interesting. And Kristen from Troll, please. Could someone please? Thank you. 130. All right. Kristen from Uncover the News, who is just amazing and brings us all the great news, was saying that apparently Michael Cohen has just told rawstory.com, indictments are coming within 60 days in the Trump criminal probe. I don't know why he would know that or think that. But Michael Cohen is saying that indictments are coming within 60 days in the Trump criminal probe. Is that the case? Is that true? It is the end of May. So by the end of July, beginning of August. I don't even like sunlight, but and I don't usually like August because the sun's square my own sun. I've always have a hard Valentine's Day and early August. It just happens. But I would love that time of year if it became the Indict Trump Day. That would Revolution Ricky, July 27th to be exact. That would be fantastic. Okay, put the chat in slow mode. Okay, let me do that. Enable slow mode. Save. Okay, and it's 60 seconds between messages. It can go up to a maximum of 300 seconds. So okay. All right. Hopefully this will calm things down at least a little. It just makes it 60 seconds. You can make a comment and then you've got to wait 60 seconds before you can comment again. That's all that means. So, but here we are. Lots of distractions today, but we'll get through it. All right, 134. All right, so is Michael Cohen correct? Well, somebody's got a change of perspective. We'll see if we can find out more information. And now it's too dark again. All right, I'll turn the light back on. Kathy Anderson's asking Chad, why all the trolls? Okay, we've got the 4 of Cups. We've got the 10 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Tower. He might be onto something. He might be onto something. They don't want to cooperate, but there's huge amounts of paperwork and information to get through. But oh, that's a big clock. That's a big clock. and it's going to hit the whole family and people around them. Huge major arcana, all this in a row. This energy feels massive. I hope he's right. I hope he's right. I like it. Let me see if I can get any more information, clarification, so I don't get my hopes up too high. Don't get your hopes up too high. Margarita, yeah, tick tock, tick tock. Ian saying Michael Cohen has been correct with everything he has said so far. Mm-hmm. Happy summer. Happy summer, everybody. Lover's card again. Tower. Page of Pentacles. And they'll fight each other. It was like, yes, the tower's coming. And don't forget Kushner. And they're all going to be throwing each other under the bus. I hope so. I hope he's right. Okay. Let me see. What else can I cover? Let's actually, yeah, we've been on for quite a while and it's been exhausting today. So I'm just going to do one more question. But I want to ask, well, maybe two more. 13730. Will Garland appoint a special counsel? And then I can ask, will Pelosi, or will they maybe Pelosi create a select committee? So will Garland, now that this whole January 6th commission thing has gone down, will Garland appoint a special counsel? Merrick Garland, will you appoint a special counsel on January 6th insurrection? Now they can do whatever, now that Democrats can do whatever they feel like they need to do, and Republicans aren't going to have a say. Bad idea, Mitchie. This was a really bad idea. They can move forward. Democratic Knights to protect the realm can move forward. And Republicans will rail against it. They'll find a new way to, okay, we'll plan and we'll rail against it, start a new, something to try to fight off the legal heartache and storms coming. That's a card for the reading. And they're going to run the floor now. But I'm not necessarily getting a special counsel. Merrick Garland, we can appoint a special counsel. Come on, Democrats, grow a spine. Please, please grow a spine. It's all Republican energy. Maybe it's a select committee, because I'm not getting the kind of cards I would expect for like a Mueller type. All right. So what about 140? Pelosi creating a select committee with subpoena power, with some teeth to it. Ricky's asking, where is the positive energy generator Boo-Boo's and Kitty at? He's sleeping in the other room. Play without a broom. Does Mitch secretly want an independent inquiry? I don't know, but he's going to get one. We might read on that tomorrow. Okay. Is Pelosi going to create a select committee then? With subpoena power? And some teeth, please. Okay, thanks. Select committee. They're not going to let this go. If Mitchie thinks they're going to let this go, I don't know what they're going to do. Cards are not telling me what they're going to do. What other options could there be? Google piece. Oh no, Boo-Boo's and Kitty in the other room texting. He's a good kitty. He's sleeping. He's out like a light. Yeah, Electra, you're right. You might want to read on this again later. The energy seems weird and off today. Oh yeah, and with just the crazy trolls. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Thank you so much for your help today. Is the troll situation going to get? I mean, is going to get better? We have our epic troll slayers. There you are. The mighty troll slayers. Look at that. Yeah, they're trying to stir the pot because they're getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Oh, sweet. That's me. And they're trying to, because they're weak. And you are mighty. So with that thought, because you all are mighty, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I believe, since it's Friday, in 15 minutes, Sheila, Celtic Tarot Sheila, should be doing the remote view, I think. But I'll see if I can get this time stamping up. And yeah, see what I can do. I will be back here tomorrow. At 4 o'clock, I will be over on the Book Art Media channel for the daily 4 writing sprints for creative writers. You're welcome to join. And between writing sprints, we usually like, is there another word for this? Was this random? 1951, didn't they have diet pills that were like really bad? Yeah, that was right. That was with the, yeah, so we've got questions between writing sprints. So that's at 4 o'clock every day on Book Art Media. And then tomorrow, I'm reading on the 7 Republicans who gave tours on January 5th to potential insurrectionists. I'm going to go through one by one each of the 7 and see who knew what they were doing there, who was doing this on purpose to facilitate chaos, danger. And tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock Central Time, Chicago time, the monthly patron tarot social. So it's a much smaller group. You can come and ask all kinds of stuff. We talk about all kind of crazy things. And on Sunday, I will be going through at least 10 of the things that Trump should be legally in trouble for. So yeah, great stuff coming up. And thank you. All right. Have a great rest of your day. Hang in there. Thank you so much, you guys. All right. And I will see you later and tomorrow and overmorrow and on and on. All right. Take care.